Hey guys, Nadia here. I am today actually messing around with the Modal Skulpt. So I have the old one, the black one, and I have the white one, and that's the new one. So it is a 4-voice virtual analog synthesizer, and I have so much fun with them. I always use them in every setup I have because they're very intuitive. And not only that, I feel like they're very light and compact to take with me in our travel. So yeah, and I really wanted to show you how I'm working with them. So yeah, let's get into it. So I hope you can see it a bit because it's a bit hard for me to to put it in a different direction. So this is the older version. I love it. I have it for a long time. So it comes with a case. So you can put it on and off again. And I like to have it like this. So it works on batteries. You can put in batteries, but you also can hook it up with like on the power device, power cable. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so maybe you already saw it. There is a keyboard in here and it's a touch play. I think it works really neat. I'm gonna show you with the new version. I'm gonna put the sound on. So yeah, it's very intuitive and I really like that. Of course, if you know how to play keyboard, it's quite nicely to work with this. But the cool thing of this is that you can all automate it and you can save each pattern you make. So I've been asked a lot of times like, okay, it's a sequencer, but how do I really save my patterns and stuff? Because it's a bit... in the beginning it's maybe harder to find, but if you know it, if you get the hang of it, it's really easy. So basically what you do, I will stop playing it. I hook it up to my multi-clock, so I'm gonna stop it. Stop. So you can press shift and then bank, and then you basically click on from 9 till 12. You can actually save your sequences. So you made something and then you go to the number 9 of the sequence, and then I lift up my finger off the shift button, and then I maybe want to store it at number 1, so I hold it and it saves. So sorry, my hands are a bit in between everything. So yeah, that's quite easy. So you can store up till, what is it? 16 times 4. Oh my god, I'm so bad in calculating. Anyway, calculate yourself. It's really handy. And then you have all the banks there from 1 to 8. So you have different kind of sounds. I can show you quickly as well. Let's go from 1 till 6. of presets in here. You can also store up your own ones. I hope this is a bit clear in the, if you can see it, which is handy. Yeah, so how I do it, mainly when I'm traveling around, I like to prepare myself very well and just store up a lot of patterns that I'm using in between in my live set. So yeah. So they're slightly different. The layout is a bit different, so I feel like the new sculpt looks very neat. I really love, also I really love the font, I must say. So I don't know if you can see it. Maybe I can zoom a bit in. Weep. Sorry guys. Weep. So it's pretty neat. Like everything is super solid. And they're also, I love that they are so light. And yeah, it looks a bit different on here. So the sound is quite the same, but the buttons also different. The buttons are different, and yeah, I think new presets, but in the base they are the same. So yeah, what else? So there's a lot of different options you can use. So the big button is the filter. So let's go back to 1.5. I really love this presets. Thank you guys. I love it. So the button is the filter. And then you can play with different wavetables as well, which is nice. So I play with them along I'm playing. So if I'm just basically playing something, and you can record that. That's the handiest thing. So you can change the tempo. I'm using a multi-clock. Then we have the play and record, so you can record along the way. So if you are just playing, you can press record and yeah, easy. Then the ARP, there's an ARP function. So if I click on that, maybe I'm gonna go to 1.6. Yeah, so now in this one, it's basically, it's on. But if you press it off, then it's not doing it. Then you can just do whatever. What else? So you can also change the octaves. I'm gonna go back to the 5th. So I'm using them to transpose the sound in, yeah, if I'm just actually play live, because I sometimes really want to have like an underlying tone, so I need to swap it. Then we have the spread sound, which is really cool. It creates like an extra layer below it. It's a bit hard to hear right now, but yeah, play along please. Then you can choose between mono, duo and polyphonic. The sound. And then the LFO, so you can actually adjust the LFO on the sound because it's an FM synth. So I'm not using that often because I really love clear sounds. I'm so into like Boards of Canada stuff, and yeah, it's pretty clean and clear and mellow, and I use an effect on it as well, so it becomes a bit more mellow. And then we have the attack on the right side. I'm gonna zoom in for you guys. The attack, and then the decay, the sustain. So I'm gonna play something. I can actually change the attack. But if I choose shift, then I can change the distortion, because in every button there are 2 options. So yeah. Distortion, hey. The decay and delay, the sustain and time. the cutoff, the release, feedback, sustain. Oh, I already said that. The resonance of the filter. And then actually I'm not even using these ones, so I still need to find out that. So you have here the keyboard, right? Every key has also functions, so you can also change like the length of your note. You can actually clear your sequence again. You can mute it. You can loop it. Then you can change the octaves, and so there's a lot of like sort of hidden features. I'm not using them that often, but yeah, of course you can please check it out yourself, because yeah, everybody uses their synths so different. So yeah, that's a bit how I work with it. I can upload some of the things I've done, and also you can hear it in my live set and also in my new album which comes out. So please feel free to reach out to me, because there's so many other things I can tell about. But it's so much fun to play with. Later!